As we approach the height of flu and cold season, we hear the constant reminder, wash your hands with soap.
Dan from Blaine wanted to know, how does soap work? Good question. Here's Heather Brown.
At Hennepin Healthcare, the pre-surgery scrubbing in takes almost 5 minutes.
We don't have to do all that, right?
5 to 10 minutes is a bit much.
Yeah.
Dr. Caitlin Eccles-Radke is an infectious diseases specialist.
We always tell people, especially kids, but adults could do it too, I guess, to sing the alphabet slowly.
A, B, C, D. Most of us aren't going to do 20 seconds. So is 5 seconds enough?
I would say anything you can do is going to be good.
In one study done in an area of rural Bangladesh, researchers found 12.5% of kids there had diarrhea. That was cut to 7% when they washed their hands with just water, and less than 4% when they also used soap.
Soap is important.
And here's why. We all know oil and water don't mix, which is why water only doesn't do the job. Soap essentially creates these little balls that trap the dirt and oil, but also make their way through the water. That way, when you rinse the soap off, all the junk the soap has collected goes along with it.
How often should we be washing our hands each day?
Good question. It sort of depends on what you're doing. Every time you use the restroom, before you eat, if you have children and are changing diapers, if you're rubbing your nose or sneezing.
We don't have to wash our hands every time we touch a doorknob.
No, that's pretty extreme. I mean, we know bacteria is out there in the community on things, and most of the time we're not affected by it.
Soap also kills germs, whether or not it says antibacterial. It does that by breaking the cell wall of the bacteria.
If you look at all of the literature and medicines and things we give, actually hand washing is probably the most important thing.
And it really is water, soap, friction.
Exactly.
Heather Brown, WCCO 4 News.
Whether it's dish or hand soap or even shampoo, the chemist told Heather that all soaps basically clean the same way.
Manufacturers just add different ingredients like degreasers or moisturizers or brighteners to the different products. If you have a good question for Heather, please email it by going to WCCO.com/links.